How's it going on YouTube? Fragrance reviewers, tribe, what's happening? You know what to do. If you're new here, you wouldn't walk into someone's house without saying hi, would you? Of course not. You're better than that. Hit the sub button, become part of the tribe, leave me a comment so we can interact, talk, get to know each other. Hit the like so YouTube just can't skip over my videos, and share this to any social media platform where you think someone or this would be useful for someone. Today, I have a fun little video for you guys. Our sister over at Yummy411 created a tag called "Show Me Your Bleep." No, I'm playing. Seriously. I wouldn't do sis like that. But it's called "Show Me Your Dent." This was tough because I don't wear fragrances back to back or, you know, within the same week. That's sad. Like, I do not wear the same fragrance within 1 week. That's really sad. Lately, though, I haven't been wearing anything. But I went through the collection and was like, you know what? I kind of miss these bad boys. It was like going down memory lane. So let's get right into it. So in this video, by showing you my dent, that's showing you how much of a fragrance I've used. And I haven't really covered my niche fragrances at all on this channel, really. But it's the one that I've used the most, and that's Creed Virgin Island Water. Look at that. I got a corner left, y'all. There's an itty bitty corner. I don't know why I'm holding on to it still. Oh, but I love this, man. I love it. Coconut, lavender. It's like you're on a beach and there's like fresh trees or fresh flowers around, you know, like you're in Hawaii and you're drinking out of a coconut and the girls are wearing, you know, the flowers around their necks. Like, it smells like that, bro. Oh my God. I'm not overreacting either. Like, some of you are probably like, he's overdoing it. No, when I mean this thing smells delicious, it smells delicious and it smells gorgeous. You got to get it. The reason why I haven't re-upped on this bad boy, and I think I know why I'm holding on to it, is because I think it's like $300 a bottle now. $300 a bottle. I don't know about you, but I am not blowing that on a fragrance. I'm not blowing that on anything. That's a car note. And if I'm not getting another car, that money's going to stay in my pocket. All right. You hear me? But if you haven't picked this one up, make sure you get this in. Now we move on down the ladder, right? We're not really into the niche, the expensive stuff. We're actually going with a cheapie. This bad boy is like $11. And that's Hane Marie. I believe it's the EDP. Don't quote me though. I love this. This is like an ice cream cone. Vanilla, lemon. Like, to me, it's literally like a lemon cone with vanilla ice cream. It smells just like that. Some people may not like it because it's perfumey. And I do get that, you know, it is perfumey, you know, but oh, it's gorgeous. I had my homeboy Poom, by the way. I know you watching, Poom. Go ahead and leave a comment. But I had all my collection, or most of my collection, on the counter, and he came in and he smelled this one and he was just like, oh, this is it. And I'm like, bro, this is like $11. You know what I'm saying? And this is the best one out of all of them. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, all right. But what I like most about this, it's a samurai sword. You see that? Like, here's a handle for the sword. Booyah. That's another thing I like about it too. But yeah, I've used this much of it. I can't believe it. But I think I've used this much of it because the performance is terrible. Like I said, $11. Terrible performance. Awful. But definitely worth a keeper. And I did wear this after going through my collection. So definitely a keeper. Hane Marie EDP. Next is another cheapie, which is weird. I don't know why I wear my cheapies more than anything. Of course, I've used more of my niche with the Creed. However, it's like I go through more of the cheapies than anything else, and maybe performance. But this one has no performance issues, and that's Chrome AZZARO. Yeah, look how much I use of that thing. Now, this is a fragrance that I bought on my own. So like the first fragrances I got was actually given to me, you know, by girls, things like that. Funny story about this though. I was on break one day at work and I needed a pick me up. You know, I need to calm down, just chill. So I went in the back of the building, got my favorite flower, enjoyed myself. Went to, I believe it was Walgreens. Walked into Walgreens to get rid of the scent of the flower, and this was sitting there. So I smelled it and I was like, oh, it smells like soap. I'm getting it. And that's it. That's all you get from this thing. It's just a sweet soap. Like, there are so many notes in here. You can just go on down the line on what's in here. If you think about a note, it's in here. But just to sum it up, it is a sweet soap fragrance. And it lasts forever. It doesn't project, but it lasts forever, and it gets you a ton of compliments. Embarrassing story. I was seeing this girl at the time, and I actually wore this when I picked her up. But picked her up, go back to my place, you know, we're laying in my bed, and she gets close to me, and she goes, oh, you should wear Chrome. My ex-boyfriend wears it. I'm like, wait, what? Now, let me rewind that story real quick. So I'm young at the time, 22, 23, somewhere. So it really didn't bother me. I didn't think about it. But once I told somebody the story, they were like, bro, she wanted you to smell like her ex. And I was like, well, that's okay. You know, I got my deal out of it. And so, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's going to get you compliments, man. This is a great fragrance, a great cheapie. Chrome AZZARO. This one, I don't see anyone talking about it at all, like ever. I maybe seen like 3-4 reviews on it, and it was from like years ago. But I got this as a gift on Father's Day from a coworker or an ex-coworker. And I don't know why I wear it so much, because it's not really anything special. It's only 3 notes in this thing, but ooh-wee. Victoria's Secret Very Sexy Platinum for Him. And then see, look on the back, it shows the notes. It's only 3 notes in this thing. That's it. And of course the notes are Szechuan pepper, oak moss, and violet leaves. You get exactly that. You get exactly violet and pepper and that sparkly oak moss. And I think just because it's so simple, it works well. Like I say, to me, like violet, lavender, like floral scents remind me of clothes or laundry. But it's like the pepper gives it that manliness, and then the oak moss gives it that sparkliness. So it's like a sexy scent to me. And when I wear it, chicks go crazy. And that's why I wear it so much. I mean, every time I wore this, I've gotten a compliment. I can go on down the line of all the compliments I got from this, but I got a couple more fragrances ahead of me. So, but if you don't have this one is great, man. Very Sexy Platinum for Him. Shocker alert. I never knew I wore this much of this fragrance until I did a review on it a couple weeks ago, actually. And that's Versace Man Eau Fraiche. Look at that dent. Look at that dent. And of course, this one doesn't have a performance issue at all. It's just so simple, man. Like a grab and go, a dumb reach. Everywhere you're gonna get compliments. Now, I get the pepper in this a lot. To me, it's like it's peppery but citrus. Main player, star fruit. Every reviewer says it in all his reviews. Oh, it just smells great, man. It works. To me, this is something like someone from Migos would wear. You know, it just works, man. And I know it's probably played out. A lot of people have it, but just even look at the bottle. I just love this thing. I would carry this in my gym bag, not my gym bag, but my drawstring bag. So just in case if I wanted to freshen up real quick, pat, 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 and we good. But yeah, everyone has this, but if you don't, get it. Great beginner fragrance, cheapy as well. It's probably $25 right now. Tons of compliments, and it's Versace, and it looks great. Versace Man Eau Fraiche. All right. So same thing with this one. I don't see a lot of reviews on it. When I do, they do mention the performance issues, which it has. And that's Gucci Guilty Black. What can I say, man? I mean, the bottle kind of gives it away. It's a green fragrance. Coriander. I believe you got some oak moss in there as well. Oh, it just works, brother. Like, to me, it smells like a sexy ass Paul Bunyan. Like you're outside chopping wood and chicks are lined up next to you with a tray of lemonade. Like, would you like some, sir? And they're waiting to wipe you off and wipe you down, you know, get the sweat off you. They got a plate of food waiting in the kitchen for you. This is that, man. Coriander is the main player. Oh, I gotta smell it again. I might wear this today. Now, like I said, the projection is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The longevity, I wouldn't say it's bad. It projects for like an hour, then it becomes a skin scent. It sits right next to the skin, but it just works. Funny story about this one, another female story. Bae was like, well, I was trying to find what fragrance she liked, right? And she was like, well, I like Gucci Guilty Black, or Gucci Guilty. So we went to Sephora. We went to Ulta, you know, places like that. Start smelling all the Gucci's, couldn't find the one she liked. So I walked into another Ulta, which is up the street from me, and it was so funny. So I walk in there and shooting it with the sales rep, and come to find out, she went to the same school as she did. They got the same name, and this was the first fragrance she picked out for me. So I'm like, that is ironic. Got it, wore it, boom, 2 days straight, busy. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Great fragrance, y'all. Gucci Guilty Black. This is the section where we get into the OGs. The OGs. And this is my favorite. I don't care what anyone says. You're going to see it in any and every video where there's a top list. Not top list, top list. All right. And it's always dusty. But that's no other than 1 Million by PACO RABANE. Yeah, look at that dent, boy. You see that dent right there? And I wish I could wear this more. Now, I don't believe everything that these fragrance reviewers say. You know, they always say, oh, it's reformulated. Oh, it's outdated. It's this, that, and the third. So I've kind of been holding off on the sprays, but I'm just dying to wear it. Anytime I get a chance to wear it, like if I'm going somewhere, if I'm going out, this is a must, a must. No matter where you go, you're going to get a compliment, bro. No matter where you go, no matter who it is, no matter the caliber of the woman, no matter the setting, it can be work, it can be the club, it can be just running an errand to the store. People are going to smell you. Monster projector. Beast of a performer, man. It's going to last you 12 plus hours. And people are going to smell you a foot away, more than a foot away. Even with the COVID right now, with the quarantine, people are going to smell this through their mask because I did. I smelled this through my mask. Great fragrance, bro. Cinnamon, leather. I want to say there's some, cinnamon, leather, rose. There's a rose note in here too. Oh. And I just love the design of it. Look at that. Boom. But yeah, that's 1 Million by PACO RABANE. Last but not least, like I said, it's an OG, and everyone has this in their collection or should have it in their collection. And that's Dolce GABBANA The One. Now, of course, this isn't a big dent compared to the others, but it's still dented. And even when it's dented, I just like the presentation of it. Like, it looks like, you know, you have a bottle of cognac sitting in the cupboard and it's like aged for like 80 years and you only took a couple sips of it. Like, that's what it reminds me of. Simple. You get what you get with this fragrance, right? You get the leather and the tobacco. It's fresh. I don't get fruitiness from it. I heard someone say it was like fruity, but I get freshness from it. You can wear it to work. People say the performance is terrible. To me, I mean, I wore it to work one day, was dead ass tired, came home, laid down, woke up and still smelt it on me. It's not a beastly projector though. I think that's probably what they're referring to, but that's not the intention of this fragrance. It is a sexy ass fragrance. Compliments galore. I remember the first time I received a compliment on this. It was 3 ladies at a table and 2 ladies complimented. One lady thought it was Burberry. So I actually did this. Like, I sprayed it right here on my neck and I was like, and she was like, that smells great. Great fragrance, y'all. OG fragrance. Sexy. Close Encounters, man. Dressed up. You have to wear this one dressed up, in my opinion. Date night, you know, polo, whatever. Henley, 3-piece suit. Put that thing on and rock this. But yeah, that's Dolce Gabbana, the one. With that being said, we're done here. I'm glad you joined me. It looks like we're going on 17 minutes here. So if you stayed, you a real G. You a real trooper, man. And I love you from the heart. But what I need you to do is go ahead, sub, join the family, hit the like button. Make sure YouTube doesn't lose my video and the mess of their algorithm they have going on here. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what fragrances you have a dent in. Let me know if there's any fragrances you would like me to go over more, go into more detail about. If any fragrances you are interested in, you can always reach out to me. That would be great. Make sure you share this video to any social media platform where someone would think this is cool, you know, or just do it for me. Get my face out there, y'all. But that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. And if you choose to do this tag, go ahead and do it. It's an open tag. I joined it. Blessings.